Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my Surah by Surah series. This is the next part 65, Surah Talaq as a divorce. So, my dear brothers and sisters, you know how people treat divorce like it's either a joke or a war and nothing in between? Either it's no big deal or I'm burning everything down. Surah Al-Talaq comes in calmly and says, slow down. Even separation has rules, mercy, and accountability. Islam doesn't turn families into battlefields. It regulates emotions with justice. So Surah Al-Talaq is a Median surah, is with 12 verses. Despite it being short, is it extremely powerful. It focuses on divorce with dignity, responsibility, and fairness. Taqwa during emotional hardship, trust in Allah during uncertainty. This surah proves that Islam legislates not just worship, but real life. So, in verses 1 through 2, talks about the divorce is serious and handle it with taqwa. Allah begins directly, O Prophet, when you divorce women, divorce them for their prescribed waiting period and keep count of the waiting period and fear Allah and your Lord. Divorce is allowed but never reckless. Islam rejects angry divorces, instant reactions, weaponizing words, and in the key lesson on this, even when love ends, taqwa must remain. Allah also commands, do not expel women from their homes. Do not make life difficult for them. This protects dignity and prevents emotional abuse. And verse 3 talks about Allah provides where you least expect, one of the most quoted verses in the Quran. And whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out and provide for him for where he does not expect. So in my reflection on this verse was revealed in the context of divorce, one of the most stressful moments in life. Allah is telling us, don't panic, don't despair, don't compromise your faith. Your exit is already written. Verses 4 through 7 talks about the balance between law and mercy. Allah explains different situations, pregnant women, women who no longer menstruate, and financial responsibility during waiting periods. Islam leaves no loopholes for injustice. Then Allah reminds, Allah does not burden the soul beyond what He has given it. This verse heals hearts. So in verses 8 through 10, talks about the warning from the past nations. Allah reminds us that the previous nations were destroyed for ignoring divine commands. And the lesson on this is the disobedience doesn't just affect individuals, it destroys societies. Family breakdown without guidance leads to social collapse. In verses 11 through 12, they end with hope and trust. Allah concludes by reminding us He sent messengers, He sent guidance, He controls the heavens and earth. Nothing in your life is outside Allah's control, not even divorce. So the lessons we can learn from this surah is divorce must be dignified. Emotions don't override Islamic law. Taqwa opens impossible doors, and Allah provides during hardship. Family injustice is worship. And in my closing reflection, Surah Al-Talaq teaches us that endings don't mean destruction, even when a marriage ends. So faith doesn't, respect doesn't, Allah doesn't abandon you. Sometimes Allah breaks a bond to save a soul.